Welcome to the Jan Podcast, Season 1, Episode 29. I'm your host, Jan. Today, I'm going to start off with a peeve, and it's a traffic peeve. Only because this is one that was annoying me just today. Just today. So, I take the back roads to get home, okay, because I'm a native to this area. I know all the back roads. So I'll take the back roads to get home, and it takes me maybe 10 minutes longer, but it's a lot less to deal with than driving on the hard ass freeway. So I've been doing that for years, and I've noticed in the last maybe 6 or 7 months, everybody is on the back roads now. Everybody. I'm like, son of a bitch. So like the back roads are backed up now. It just sucks. It just makes me hate growth. It's like, fuck you. This is my road. Fuck off. I've been driving it for 40 years. It's mine. Crazy. But yeah, it's crazy. Everybody's on the back roads now. So it's busy everywhere. It sucks. It's crazy too because the highway is a pretty busy highway. It didn't used to be that big. It used to be like an offshoot to get to the bay, but it wasn't a big deal. And the main highway in our town, when we were younger, we used to ride our bikes across it. It went right through the center of town, and to get to the other side of town, you had to cross it. And you'd wait at a stoplight and car or stop sign, and cars would just zing on by. And then when it was clear, you just darted across. And we used to ride our bikes across there. It was different times, right? I mean, different times. This would be like 70s, of course. Or yeah, 70s. Definitely 70s. Me and my buddy, we'd ride across the freeway to get to the railroad tracks. And on the railroad tracks, we'd go out and we'd search for rail spikes because we'd make like wind chimes out of them and use them for percussion. It was great. We had an awesome wind chime, man. It was great. But yeah, that's what we used them for. Music, of course. Of course. Yeah. The good old days. The good old days. We used to sit in my room. Oh, well, I mean, we'd listen to music, we'd play music, we'd record music. We would even like just mimic things we saw on TV, actors and stuff like that. I was actually back in the day, all my best imitations are actors that are all dead now. So no one would even know who the fuck they are. So I'm like, dang, I have wasted my acting chops on people that no one would even know. They'll be like, "That's great. Who is it?" "Oh, it's this guy from this movie." "Oh, I've never seen it. That's a pretty old movie." "Fuck you!" That's too funny. No, that's a little bit, yeah. Speaking of movies, I was asking Alexa the other day, and I hope she didn't turn on. No, she didn't. Okay. I was asking her the other day just the simplest question, and I kinda knew the answer, but I just wanted a little verification, and she couldn't get it. And it was really easy. She's like, "I don't know." I'm like, "What?" Like, "What? You can't answer that? You can't answer that." And it just made me realize that we're so high on AI, but we are still way, way away from them being super, super useful. So, oh well, I guess we'll be there soon enough, huh? Probably shouldn't rush that shit. I said that I was going to watch that movie Play Dirty, but I had an emergency this week and I couldn't watch it. I didn't have time. But I had been spamming something that if you're my age, you'll remember it. I'm 60, so if you're 60, you should remember it. It's the TV series The Avengers in black and white. Well, the first I think 5 years were. Um, with Patrick McNee and Diana Rigg were my favorite. I think it's season 4 is the best without question. But that was where I had my first crush, Diana Rigg. Yeah, I wanted to be Patrick McNee. He was so flippin' cool. He was just so dashing. He was like exactly what I thought a British gentleman was. It's hilarious. But I've been watching it. I really enjoy how kooky it is. I mean, especially for back then, it's 67. They had like just odd topics, and one of them was always like almost getting kidnapped, or it was really interesting. It was pretty fun. Some of the stories were way out there, which, like I said, for back then, that was pretty good. I think it was one of the first British television shows shown in the U.S. Pretty sure. But yeah, so I've been spamming the hell out of that. I actually went through the entire season 4 and season 5, and then now it's either go back to the beginning or at the end. and I think I'm just gonna move on to something else to spam. I will watch Play Dirty this weekend, though. I will have some time, and I will not lie to you about that. But yeah, that same road I was talking about, that same highway I was talking about. When you try to overtake someone that's going slower than you, and you're legally passing them, okay, don't be an asshole and speed up as they're trying to get around you. Okay, that's just my peeve warning because you never know what kind of rager you might be doing that to, and you might really regret that. It's not customary to just cut someone off and jump into their lane just to slow them down. That's kind of a douche move. I don't know. Douche move? Douche move. Yes. Douche says what? But yeah. What else? What else? What else? Oh man, I had something I wanted to talk about. What the hell was it? Delivery drivers. Holy crap. Overall, all right, hang on. I'm gonna smash some root beer here quick. Yes, I'm drinking root beer and I'm chewing gum. And it took me a minute to get this going because the gum was so juicy I couldn't stop. It's too funny. But yeah, delivery drivers. I don't know if anyone in particular has like sometimes people have favorites like Coke or Pepsi, right? Well, there's UPS, there's USPS, and there's FedEx are the main three, right? And they're all about the same to me. FedEx is a little more expensive, but they all deliver my shit to my door, right? All three of those. Anything other than that, the lazy motherfuckers don't even go beyond my garage door in the front of my freaking house. So it's right there on the street. Oh my God. And what's that? Like DHL, sometime Amazon when they use the third party people. Yeah. Just toss it behind the fucking fence or even leave it leaning against my garage door. But still, either way, exposed right there. I'm like, wow. I'm like, oh, that's funny because the directions say put it on my damn door. But well, what are you gonna do? It's Timu, right? What the fuck? Oh my God, that's funny. I know from my age, I'm not the only one that was a latchkey kid. My sister was a latchkey kid. I was a latchkey kid. I know, I would walk home, and more than likely, I waited for my sister. I would get home, and I would go into the kitchen, and this is how young we are, okay? And remember, it's a different time. I would have to push the chair up to the stove to fill the pot with my raviolis that I opened up my Chef Boyardee raviolis. That was like my meal when I got home. I was so excited to eat that garbage. I was happy to eat it, man. And it was just now I'm like, oh, how could I eat that slop? But oh my God, it was my meal when I got home. I put it inside the pot and cook away. But like I said, I needed a chair to be able to do that. So that tells you how young we were. But it wasn't a big deal back then. You weren't getting fucking kidnapped, you know what I mean? It wasn't like it is now. You could do things and be out all goddamn night and you didn't worry about it, you know? You just didn't. Even when you're young, you could be a young little kid, you could be clear down the end of the other fucking street and it wouldn't be a big deal. It was weird. It's just different times. I'm kinda sad it's gone. I think it's gotten violent, and violence is almost like, we're numb to it now. So that's too bad. More root beer. I know, let's see, what was I gonna actually, I had something in particular I wanted to talk about. What the hell was it? I don't wanna bring a damper down on the end of the podcast, but, my, 13-and-a-half-year-old dog, Gal, I had to put her down the other day, and pretty boo-boo about it. Now I have an empty house and the silence is deafening and I can't be the only one that's my age that's at that place where they've lost a pet and they're thinking about the future, like, should I get another pet? It gets so hard. It's so hard to lose them and then it's so hard to be without their company as well. And I don't know. I mean, I feel safer with a dog in my house or in my yard or nearby, you know what I mean? I just do. I trust their instincts and it I feel like it gives me a step ahead, you know? It helps me. And then of course they're awesome. They're great friends and they're fun to do things with and they're goofy and stupid and loyal and yeah. So it looks like I'm getting another dog. No, I already knew I would. I can understand if people have doubts about getting another dog. My mom, she didn't wanna get another dog. She just like, "It's too much," and I'm like, "You know what? You're right." I mean, I'm 60 and it's a lot for me, so I could only imagine how much it was for her. But yeah, unfortunately, I had to have her put to sleep. She was in pain and I couldn't I couldn't let her be in pain anymore, and it was rather sudden, so it wasn't like I knew this was coming. But, I do intend to adopt. I have to look around and see what size of a dog I'm gonna get, and I don't even know when I'm gonna do it. I'm still grieving. I mean, when people try to say that your pets are not like your children, then I don't know. I don't trust people that say that. I don't trust them personally. Personally, fuck you. Yeah, no, that's my kid. I just lost a child, motherfucker. Had that dog for 13 years. Uh, oh no, I've actually had her longer. She must have been older than 13 because let's see, so she was like 2 when I got her, and I had her for 11 years. Yeah, she's like 13. But yeah, it's kind of hard to be funny when you're sad. You feel me? But I am gonna check out Play Dirty because even though I prefer the same as me, I think Mark Wahlberg is pretty ripped, and I wouldn't mind seeing him shirtless being splashed with water. I did see that. But I think next time I'll probably talk about my time playing soccer from the very beginning to up to the last time I got to play, and we'll take it from there. But yeah, I won't bore you with anything more. But I did want to, I could be funnier today, but I'm giving you my best. Okay, it's the best I could do, and it's super late. I was just too boo boo yesterday to do it. So, but here it is. It's out there. I can't be the only one that feels this way about whether I should get another one or not, and that'll probably be the last one I get, so better make it the right one, huh? All right. Well, maybe the next time I talk to you, I'll have an idea of what I'm gonna get. Maybe I won't. I have no fucking idea. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Okay? Thanks. All right. All right. Well, don't forget to spay and neuter. Don't forget to adopt. Don't shop like that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And we will catch you next time on the Share Jan podcast. Mer. Peace out.